We are gathered here today for some spiritual messages. Welcome back to Emperor's Light Soul Tribe. We're going to be looking into the cartomancy today, as per usual, to check your love and romantic energetics. We're going to see what Spirit has to say in regards to the energy surrounding you and what's coming towards you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel so that we continue to grow. No particular zodiac signs for today. We're just going to be doing an extended reading, seeing what Spirit wants you to know, what's the spiritual lecture. Maybe I can drop some gems and tools, right? Maybe we might even get some laughs in today. Might do a little rhyming. But let's get into your message and see what Spirit has to say in regards to love and romance for you. What's the spiritual lecture for today? What does the universe want you to know? All right, sit back, relax, enjoy today's therapeutic session. What is it? Today's the 12th, I believe. Nonetheless, it's a nice sunny Saturday in the afternoon time. Hopefully you're having a good day. What's the spiritual lecture for the collective today, please, Spirit? There goes the wind. The ancestors travel in the wind. So we could have some air signs watching today, of course. Maybe someone needs to get out and get some fresh air. Let the breeze flow through their hair. That rhymed. Get out, get some fresh air, let the breeze flow through your hair. So yeah, a little bit of confirmation is coming in here. We have the Ten of Wands. Now what the Ten of Wands is giving me, which is weird, is giving me the Sun card energy. Nice, bright, sunny day. So yeah, this could be like a beach day, la playa. Go out and have some fun, maybe do some exercise out in nature, go for a nature walk. But the Ten of Wands is dropping burdens, right? It's someone that's either going up that hill or coming down the hill or going on some sort of a long journey. This could even be like a walk through nature for someone. There's a lot of physical tension here, right? But definitely a lesson here that's being learned physically. Wanting to release this baggage. This could also be sexual tension as well if this isn't exercise. This could be high amounts of spiritual energy as well. Again, you need to get out and get the jitters out of your system. This could be like a little bit of anxiety here, or just someone sick of sitting around and they want to get out and do some exercising or get whatever extra energy that they have. They want to expend that energy. But yeah, again, the Ten of Wands is dropping burdens, right? It's ending up some sort of a cycle. It could even be a move that someone's doing, right? Taking their things and moving them. You could have a garage sale, okay, on a Saturday. All right, let's see what else, what other wisdom's coming through the tarot today. So we got the Two of Storms, which would be a Libra card, but this is an unbalanced Libra. This would be indecision. So, I mean, piggybacking off a garage sale, I mean, this could be someone browsing or someone going to like a store or something, maybe Goodwill or something like that. It could be any type of shopping, right? Someone could be browsing through sales or something like that. But yeah, this would be indecision. This is not being honest with yourself. And honestly, sometimes this could be a decision or a choice or some sort of a perspective going over someone's head, right? For me, it's like a flight layover or someone dealing with jet lag or something like that. It's just a little bit of mental frustration, needing to make a decision and not being able to do so. Maybe possibly not being able to see beyond lies. Maybe not being able to see beyond the truth or not accepting it, but there's a decision that someone has to make here and they're not making it, or they're not seeing the truth of something, right? The Eight of Embers, yeah, this is traveling. So yeah, the grounding or reading Ten of Wands is traveling, dropping burdens. This could be like luggage or baggage, and then we get the Two of Embers, which is making a decision, and then travel here for me, quick movement, right? Repetitive action as well. This could be someone traveling via airplane or something like that, or whatever the case may be, Amtrak, train. Maybe someone's driving. We'll see if the Chariot comes out in the reading. But yeah, this could also be exercise as well for someone. Yeah, so there's a couple things. Spirit's telling you to drop whatever physical hardships, like bag lady or bag man. You don't want to be carrying around too much baggage or too much luggage, right? People wonder why their lives are so hard. Is because they're carrying unnecessary karmic triggers, old patterns, just old baggage and luggage, right? Could even be, again, someone that wants to either lose or gain weight, right? Yeah, Spirit's encouraging someone to make a decision, right? Even the obvious, like people can't, going over someone's head, some people can't see beyond the obvious, or they can't see the obvious right in front of their face. I see a green butterfly. And then the Eight of Embers is travel. This could even be brewing up something. So again, it does remind me of someone exercising. We have the Page of Bubbles. So a crush. Someone can definitely have a crush on you, or possibly you're crushing on someone at this time. It all comes into play, right? People want to look better, so they're losing weight, right? They're exercising, right? Going on walks, going on runs, wanting to be more attractive, wanting to be more appealing. This could even be someone being creative. Okay, yeah, with the Page of Bubbles, I'm getting like someone blind painting. It reminds me of like automatic writing, like when you just put your hand, and I was on the train yesterday traveling from city to city, and I found a perfect pencil on the train. So what I'm getting is, yeah, like some people do automatic writing. I'm getting like painting. Someone's painting blindfolded. That sounds cool. That could be a way to get off stress, or to express yourself emotionally or artistically. I mean, who do we have? We had Stevie Wonder. He was a blind magician. And I was thinking, and I wanted to say magician, but now that I think about it, it rhymes with musician, right? He was a pianist. Giving me Eight of Embers vibes. Yeah. So we could have a crush, right? Or muse activity. Someone being inspired by something like this. Maybe you recently saw something like this, right? This could even be an evolutionary period, right? What's the white dude with the afro that used to paint? Someone was probably recently watching him, or maybe someone was like looking online or looking through a book or something, and was looking at past painters or Renaissance men, and now they want to try something new, like painting blindfolded. Could have a singer or a dancer as well, maybe an amateur comedian. Someone wants to go to the beach as well here. Yeah, this Page of Bubbles really wants to be around water, or they want to experience the emotional flow of something here. Yeah, some sort of emotional flow. Yeah, Nine of Gems. This could be like someone that's on the gym. Not on the gym. They're on the beach. And what are they doing? They're like they're displaying their talents while they're out at the beach. Again, this could be painting on the spot for some people, or this could be it's giving me like volunteering, like a panhandler, but they actually have artistic gifts. So they sit out on the beach and they play music or play some sort of an instrument or something like that, and they're getting monies for the harvest, abundance coming towards someone, right? This is that hard work paying off, basically. No matter how you get the Nine of Gems, you got it somehow. Either it's an award, or you worked hard for it at some point, right? Maybe you have some sort of a talent or skill. We have the Hangman, yeah, the musician, or really it's the healer, but you know, Pisces rules the feet, which they're usually dancers. Runs hand in hand with music. So music, a muse, right? Someone's so we have an artist here, possibly a rapper or a poet, again a singer or a dancer. Someone artistic, maybe they're a painter or something like that, or they play some sort of a instrument. So yeah, this would be a good day to express yourself artistically. Usually people work Monday through Friday 9 to 5, and then they have the weekends off to themselves, right? How do you detox the stress from the weekend? You either sleep. Sometimes it's not about getting extra sleep, it's building up enough momentum in your system in order to have some energy. Like getting up, I didn't get out of bed until 12 p.m. today. So you get out of, and the longer you stay in bed, the more tired you're gonna get, because it's your body falling asleep. It's your body being stagnant. Blood's not flowing through the body, right? Blood carries oxygen to the brain, which stimulates the rest of your body, right? All that stuff runs hand in hand, right? Spirituality and science. So if you want more energy, you have to, it's like money. You want money, you have to go out and spend money, right? They say you have to invest. This would be like getting up and doing some exercise in order to build up your reserves of energy. But yeah, so Saturday would be like a good day to go out on the beach, or to go out to a park. Maybe someone's a content creator as well. This would be a good day to be more creative. Maybe someone does volunteer work. Yeah, I know in certain places that I travel to, Saturdays and Sundays, people do like a lot of volunteer work for the homeless. So that's where there's coming from. Nine of Gems, the Hangman. It's the healer, and abundance coming towards someone. Or someone volunteering or providing abundance for people that can't see themselves, right? In other stories, this could be someone that wears glasses as well. Maybe they have vision problems. Yeah, this could be like an athlete that has vision problems. Again, someone's wanting to try something out blindfolded. Now, this could even be VR, virtual reality, the Hangman, right? Enlightenment with the Page of Bubbles. It's like giving off like a video game, some sort of a VR game or something like that. Okay. What's the additional messages here? What does the universe want to say in regards to today's messages? This would be overthinking. Yeah, so try not to overthink, right? This could even be multiple side projects. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of different emotions, perspectives, personalities. This could be social media, right? Again, this is my it gives off a lot of energy. This is like my social media energy, like the woes of social media. Everyone has an opinion that's valid, I guess, online, right? Even though you shouldn't believe everything you see on the internet or read on the internet. But the universe, the internet connects us pretty much. Comes out on top of Two of Storms. Yeah, so there's some sort of a hidden lie and a hidden truth on the internet. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to practice your discernment. Again, I always say, just like a knife or a gun, it's not the gun or the knife that kills a person, it's the person that wields it, right? You use that same knife to cook a brilliant dinner or a tasty dinner. And then someone with mental health issues, right, or whatever the case, whatever they're on for that day, they may use it to actually hurt someone. The Three of Gems, collaboration, working with someone. This could be a small date. What I'm getting is maybe someone wants to go on a date at a shooting range, or whatever the case may be. Just me giving that analogy with the gun and the knife. Comes out on top of the Eight of Embers. Okay. Well, I mean, that does involve love and romance, right? The readings that we put out on this channel. Someone does have a crush, yeah. So Queen of Storms on top of the Page of Bubbles. There's definitely someone that's looking at a relationship with you here. You could very well already be in a relationship with this person. But yeah, you have someone coming towards you, some sort of an artist. They could even be a counselor as well, a counselor of children, possibly a teacher or something like that. Relationship specialist. This could be someone getting a second opinion on like what to put their children into, what type of sports or what type of artistic course they want to put their children in or something like that. Let's clarify the Nine of Gems, the Devil. Okay, so someone wants to teach entrepreneurship to someone, whether a child or an adult. We have the earthbound celebrity here. They have multiple gifts. They're possibly very beautiful, very tempting, right? They could be dealing with karmic energy as well. Maybe they're addicted to making money. That's funny, right? Like parents passing down, I don't know if it's a gift or a curse, right? Passing down the gift or the curse of knowledge of wealth, right? The love of money is the root of all evil. So, right, you teach your child at a young age about money, and then they want to open up a lemonade stand at like 5 or 6 years old, where they like overcharge people, Nine of Pentacles. But they're learning business, right? And then by the time they're like 10, 12 years old, they literally own their own business. This is what I'm getting here. So this is like a child that has some sort of a gift. I don't know if they're a musician or a dancer or an artist, or they came up with some sort of a unique product or something like that, a service that they're providing for someone. The Strength card, yes, it comes in their DNA. Yeah. Like living in black neighborhoods, right? We see all these Indians owning these corner stores in our neighborhoods, right? And they raise their children, right? This is like take your child to work day or something like that. You can see them in their children, right? And obviously you live in that neighborhood for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you get to see their children grow up and take over the stores after them. Yeah, I've actually witnessed that in my life. The Strength comes out on top of the Hangman. So Leo and Piscean energy. There's definitely a dreamer. or someone that has a strong vision or strong goals or something like that, or they have a strong desire or will to help. This would be like someone that enjoys their job even, right? I don't know if it's a job. I mean, some people do enjoy their job or career, but this is someone that enjoys what they do, their life purpose, what they really want to do. Because really what you enjoy is the things that you want to do. You just find a way to monetize it. What else do we have for the spiritual lecture here today? For the collective, the community, we have the Knight of Embers. Right, this is an adventurer here. Yeah, someone could definitely be a dancer or some sort of a content creator. This is my rites of passage card as well, right? Sexual innuendos and all that type of stuff. Someone carrying a sexual chip on their shoulder, marching to the beat of their own drum here. Yeah, I'm not sure if this person or this energy or whatever this is, this could be teaching you to trust yourself, value yourself. Your opinion is what matters most in most situations here. Your opinions about yourself, any opinions about what you do and how you live your life, right? We have the Seven of Bubbles, a smoke screen. You could appear very auspicious, or you have a lot of options here. You could even have a very mysterious individual headed towards you. Yeah, like, there's someone for everyone out there when we talk about love and romance and that sort of thing. There's always someone out there for someone. The Six of Gems. Yeah, we have a salesman here. Comes right out on top of the Queen of Storms and the Page of Bubbles. Double Libra, and in the page, a young water sign. So we could have a young clairvoyant, right? We have a few of those on YouTube, young psychics. Again, this could be someone with some sort of a clairvoyant or artistic talent, right? Very intuitive or empathic, right? A singer or a dancer, like I said before. Ace of Bubbles energy. There's a new opportunity for love in your midst, headed towards you. Now this Ace of Cups comes out on top of the Devil card. So this person is going to come in very attractive and very tempting. Now the cards want to blow everywhere. Grab this one. Alright, clarify the last row here, the Page of Embers. Yeah, it's giving off a lot of young vibes or a lot of youthful vibes, or maybe, again, this could be spending time with your children. What I'm really getting is someone has a business or something like that, or whatever. Again, this is like arts and crafts, right? This could be something as simple as like hanging out with your children for the day. That's like taking your children out to the beach, or even a child taking your parent out to the beach, or going out for a movie or something like that, or just going out shopping, or whatever the case may be, spending time. Yeah, so what Spirit is saying is this could even be spending time with yourself, right? Self-love in a lot of situations, right? Not everyone's looking for romance and love. You're on a journey of self-love, right? Before you could even get to loving someone else, you have to love yourself, right? The love comes from within, and then you share it with people. You share it with the collective. What else are we getting here? What's the additional message of Spirit for the collective today? Let's get some love and romance messages, please, Spirit. What's the love messages for the collective today? So yeah, that first part was pretty much about believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, whether it's in regards to business or romance. We did see the Queen of Storms coming up on top of the what came out with in that row. I think it was the Queen of Storms, the Six of Gems, and a Page of Bubbles. Yeah. The last card that came out was the Page of Embers, which came out on top of the Strength and the Hangman. So this is communicating with people, talking to people the right way. Maybe you're some sort of a second opinion artist, like a therapist. This could even be young people, right? Hanging out with the right crowd, right? Don't hang out with the wrong crowd. Hang out with people that's going to upgrade you, uplift you, even look down the line 10, 20 years ahead, who's actually going to be able to be in your inner circle and not only benefit you, they're going to be able to reciprocate positivity and that type of stuff, right? This is like planning your life out ahead of time, right? Know what your talents and your gifts are so that you can benefit from them in the long run. Start building a solid base for them now, which is what we should be teaching our children instead of sending them off to school to learn stuff that they are not going to use throughout their entire lives, right? At least supplement that education. Yeah, you could be a parent teacher or a teacher parent. See, what happens with those things, like I said, women love guys that can teach them stuff. Even me, I don't have a bias towards women teaching. Like, my favorite teachers are women, right? Because they tend to be very nurturing or caring. The problem is sometimes they can get over emotional, right? I had a lot of encouraging teachers that was growing up, and they always told me that I can do better, right? They told me that I would change the world. You know, white, black, Asian, Spanish teachers, right? I never had a problem with teachers before. It takes the right type of teacher to teach the right type of student, like I always say. Yeah, I see the Queen of Storms and the Page of Bubbles still showing up. So yeah, this has something to do with the way you communicate with people. Soft talking, I guess, what this is. I don't know. This would be like women trying to have a soft girl era. Oh man, these same women, and see, this is what I'm talking about. These same women that want to be hot girl summer, are these the same women that we're trying to raise wives, that we're trying to have as wives, raise children with, or do we want them teaching in our schools, right? Not all women are like that, but come on now. Even men, like, what type of men do you want to lead your community? And do you want to pass drug money down to your children, right? Along with that, what type of skills are you passing down to your children? All right, your break deck message. We have the 8 of Gems and the 3 of Gems. So yeah, definitely collaboration here. Being very persistent. This is being very... I'm kind of getting some sort of like accuracy. Like, this is attention to details, being thorough, going over your work, right? And then this would be like a prodigy, right? Someone that's meant to be like a student that's meant to be a mentor one day, or some sort of a guide. Someone could also be, oh, okay. So the reading is starting to fall into place. So hands-on teaching is the best type of teaching here, is what I'm getting. Okay? So whether that's, again, business or love, right? Online dating has become a big thing, but you can never really know someone unless they're really in your presence. Almost as if when they're living with you. So yeah, I did Pisces and Aquarius reading last night. And right after I did those readings, I watched a movie called Evil Eye. Right? It talked about like past life karma and all this type of stuff, like relationships, how they come back around and how people are affected. So it's something like that going on here. Let's get more messages. The Devil. So yeah, new contracts coming towards you. This could be like meeting new people and trying to figure out if they're good for you or not. This could even be like business, trying to figure out if this career path or this money-making endeavor is good for you or not. It's very vague so far. 3 of Gems. Yeah, work. Could be starting some sort of a new job here. Or this could be like meeting, what do they call it before you start a new job? They have a meet and greet. So this could be like a meet and greet as well. What it's giving me is like I'm going back to like art, like an art museum or something like that. Maybe we have an amateur, like a grand opening at an art museum or something like that. I mean, this could also be someone starting a business and they're displaying their work or their talent for the first time. I'm not sure if they're charging people for it as of right now. Hang one comes out again, enlightenment. So what are you teaching people? Okay, So, and this is me personally, right? I'd rather have something that I know that people can never take away from me, or that I can never lose, versus something that's material, that's tangible, that's going to hold me to some sort of a contract, the devil, or that Ten of Wands, the first card that came out in a reading, that I'm going to be carrying around like a bag lady. Like these, everyone wants something, right? And they're just carrying old stuff around that's no longer like plausible, that they probably don't even need in their life anymore, or something like that. So I'd rather have integrity, right? I'd rather have knowledge of self, right? I'd rather have wisdom in my head that's never going anywhere, right? I say this all the time. Stop staring at the book and judging the book by its cover. Read the book. Once you read it, you don't never have to read it again, because you'll have that knowledge in that book stored in your brain, right? So I'd rather have those things, like values and stuff like that, that people can never take away from me, versus a car that someone can steal, or a house that someone can break in, or credit cards that someone can, right, scam you with, right? People don't realize that type of stuff, like that type of stuff actually matters in life, right? Things that people can't take away from you, whether you're in a relationship or business, right? Someone can't take your dignity away from you, right? Like the Magician. Yeah, someone's, okay, I'm getting Disney World vibes. So someone's manifesting something magical here. They could literally be manifesting their dreams, which could fall in line with their destiny here, like their life purpose, or the path that they were supposed to be put on. Maybe they started off like in the 3D mind state, like material, like all this stuff that other people value, I'm gonna value them. And then they evolved and became a different type of person, where maybe they're a leader now, or they realize what actually matters in this world, right? The experience, again, like myself, before I like deck myself out with a bunch of expensive clothing, go buy a 5,000 Louis Vuitton bag, a 2,000 Louis Vuitton belt, that's enough money to travel around the world. Like, I'd rather enjoy the experience and then put something, and then rather invest, especially if you're not investing into something. Like, you can also take money and invest it into something, versus taking that money and it goes away. This would be like having money and then you spend it and it's gone, versus putting it in the stock market or something like that. And, or I guess I would say like gambling, right? Because we did see the devil showing up. The karmic attachment with the devil is gambling. This could be like gambling, right? You can instantly lose $1,000 in a second, versus actually putting it, invested it into something. You don't lose it instantly. Yeah, you might lose money on it in maybe like a month or a week or whatever the case may be, but it's not instantly gone and you can't get it back. That's still money that you have there. It's kind of like the how inflation works, right? The more the price increases on something, the less that your dollar can purchase. But that's better than someone robbing you straight out and you don't even have that dollar that's been cut in half, right? The Sun card. So we have a bunch of major arcana showing up here. So yeah, someone could be getting their wish fulfilled here, or they're manifesting their wish or their goals or their ideas, right? There is a certain thing called creating your own luck, right? This would be like setting yourself, before you go to sleep at night, setting your day up, setting your next day up, instead of waking up that next day and then trying to get everything together at once, right? Let's see, the Hang one, Pisces, the Magician, Aries, Gemini, and then Leo and the Sun card. Yeah, some dreams are being realized here, or someone's going to be trying to realize their dreams here. We have the Ten of Storms, gossips and rumors, right? Overthinking here. What's constantly on the mind is what you're going to manifest here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be positive here with the Ten of Storms. There's about to be a completed cycle here. Could even possibly some sort of a death cycle. You could be dealing with critics, right? When you're the center of attention, or when you're building or you're changing yourself, you have to deal with critics, right? I mentioned a person that was materialistic and now they're not. This could be someone that went out partying and drinking a lot, right? Pisces is the inebriated one, right? Jesus turned water into wine, right? They're like being in higher states of consciousness, right? I have a video up on my YouTube right now in regards to my first experience with marijuana. The high priestess. Yeah, this is definitely a spiritual awakening. We have some sort. So on top of that, so we have someone realizing their dreams. They become a better person. They could have people around them that's like they have something to say about it, right? Oh, that person don't go out partying and drinking anymore. That person doesn't like to do this and that anymore. This person is normal now. Like, like people think being normal or average is something weird. Everyone wants to act like they're so above whatever, whatever, right? Every woman thinks she's a 10. Every dude thinks he's the man. I don't know. Ask the people around you, right? Let's see. We have a spiritual individual here. Yeah. There's multiple stories. You have a clairvoyant here, like a psychic and intuitive. You have a teacher that thinks outside of the box. I like that. I like that. You have happiness, you have children, you have joy. This could even be a gift, a teacher's pet, right? One of the ways that teachers, one of the gifts that students used to give their favorite teachers was give them an apple, right? And the best thing a teacher could give their students is knowledge, wisdom, the things that they've learned over time. Under the Three of Gems, yeah, I knew it was a death cycle showing up here with that Ten of Swords. Didn't I say that? But it doesn't have to be a bad death cycle. Again, it could just be the end of toxicity. This could be gossip and rumors, and you're ending that death cycle. You don't want to be a part of gossip and rumors. It's giving me Mean Girls vibes, Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, you don't want to be a part of the cool people, right? You know how many people I know that thought that they were cool and that they were going to grow up and do all these great things, but then they died at a house party, right? You know how many people that you can't tell them to eat healthy, and next thing you know, they don't even make it out of their 30s or 40s because of cancer? Again, this could be a critique on someone's business as well, right? If you don't listen to the customers or you don't listen to the people, like the initial stages is you getting it out of the mud, as they would say, right? You're grounding something, you're establishing the boundaries, the integrity, right? And believe it or not, everything has a birthday. Like animals have a birthday, bugs have birthday. The day that you decided to take your business serious is your business's birthday, right? So at the beginning stages, it's about you putting your ideas and manifesting them, right? It was only a thought, and now you're manifesting it into, like, this deck was literally just a thought, and then I manifested it, right? I created it with my hands, right? The more energy I put into this, someday I'll be able to turn this into a bestseller, right? Have my own tarot deck, as Chris Ann did. She's one of my favorite tarot card creators, like tarot deck creators. And then as you start to get the ball rolling, right, you develop your tribe, you listen to people, you listen to opinions, you take critics, you listen to critics, you take advice and that type of stuff to bend, mold, and recreate your vision as you see fit, right? As your soul tribe sees fit. What other messages do we have for the collective here? Let's go for a break deck message. What's the message in their spiritual conversation today? Or their spiritual lecture? We have the Page of Storms and the Nine of Bubbles. So this is a lot of note-taking in order to get to contentment, right? This would be like opening up a fortune cookie and getting encouragement from that fortune cookie. Again, some people don't believe in luck. Some people don't believe in fortune cookies, right? Some people don't believe in tarot. Why are you watching this tarot reading if you don't believe in tarot? Some people don't believe in ghosts unless they see them, right? Some people don't believe in religion, right? I mean, religion is not something that you're supposed to put your life, that you're supposed to. It's like this, like the Bible, right? I mean, it may very well be one of the biggest, most famous bedtime stories ever, but there's things inside of the Bible, right? In any spiritual system or religious system that's supposed to help you, right? Or at least the idea is that you would take the positives out of that situation in order to help you make life decisions, right? Not everyone needs that type of stuff, right? Because you're born inherently knowing the difference between good and evil, I would suppose, right? Let's see. I'm going to go for another 5 off the top. See what Spirit wants to say in this spiritual lecture today. What Spirit wants you to know. But there's definitely love and joy coming towards you. If you're already in a relationship, you could definitely be working with children, or you're about to get ready to have a child here. There's pregnancy within your reach or within your grasp. Grounding your message. 10 of Gems. This is the legacy. This is wish fulfillment when it comes to finance and abundance, even careers. Maybe someone has multiple businesses, or they have multiple properties. Maybe they like to collect precious things, very valuable things. Yeah, an antique collector is what I'm getting. Going back to the garage sale early in the reading. So yeah, now we have a golden butterfly. Wow. We had a lime green butterfly at the beginning of the reading. Now we have like an orange golden butterfly here. The 10 of Pentacles, right? The 10 of Gems. There's an opportunity for wealth and finances. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Gems. Right. There is a new opportunity for you to make money. If it's not a windfall of money, like some sort of a big check coming towards you, or like some this could be like a new job, or maybe you have some sort of a new idea to go into entrepreneurship or into business. This could even be a big purchase or a big gift that someone's about to bring you, right? We had the Sun card, which is a gift. With the Ace of Gems, someone, yeah, there's definitely, with an Ace of Gems type of gift, yeah, someone's about to get ready to bring you some sort of a big, gigantic gift. This could be marriage, because this could be the joy of being proposed to, or the joy of marriage. The Eight of Embers. This could be a lot of people donating to you. Oh, okay. So yeah, again, if you are some sort of a business owner, even if you're like a content creator, this is like there's a lot of people supporting you. This is a lot of finances coming towards you. Again, this could also be some sort of a criticism, good and bad. This could be artistic or creative advice coming towards you. You could also have sex coming towards you, right? An opportunity for children. The Six of Gems. A lot of gems coming into this here. So you're feeling very grounded at this time, or what's coming towards you is a very grounded, supportive energy here. The more you give, the more people give you, right? Scared money don't make no money is what they say. Even investing in people is a good thing, because what we think money is the most important thing in this world, is the most valuable thing in the world. We think diamonds and gold is the most important thing in the world, of giving someone a shot. So you also want to invest in people, whether it's your employees, right? You have interns, or again, if it's yeah, you just want to invest in culture. You want to invest into people. Two of Embers. Being ambitious. Yeah, someone's very ambitious here. Someone's very goal-oriented here. In regards to love, this could be someone watching you from a distance. They're wanting to come towards you with marriage, sex, reciprocation. Yeah, they see equal give and take with you. Yep, Two of Bubbles. Two of Embers and a Two of Bubbles. Someone wants to be friends with you. The Two of Bubbles is the soulmate energy, right? That's kind of someone that's on the same emotional wavelength as you. Maybe they think the same as you. Maybe you guys have similar goals and interests, right? Which is how a company works, which is how a relationship works, right? We often say opposites attract, but that's just us labeling stuff and just, you know, talking out of the side of our asses, right? But yeah, someone definitely wants to come towards you with some sort of a new beginning financially. It could be some sort of a new commitment here. This person places value on you. They have a very high esteem about you here. This is like someone that wouldn't come out of their comfort zone unless they were very sure about something, is what I'm getting. Strength card. Yeah. Very strong person. They're very strong and independent. What am I getting here? Yeah, someone with a lot of strong DNA. So what else are we getting? We're getting death. So someone's becoming stronger. They're no longer weak, is what I'm getting. Right? Maybe they developed some sort of a gift. They probably went in the gym to increase their muscle mass, or they went and delved into learning, right? So now that their knowledge is on par, so now that when they have conversations with people, they can hold their own. This may even be emotionally here. This could be someone that was emotionally like closed off, and now they're developing friends, that sort of thing here with the Two of Bubbles. Yeah, it took a lot for them to come out of their shell here. Nine of Gems, the Temperance, spirituality. Yeah, so it took some sort of a deep spiritual revelation for this person to gain confidence. This could even be you as well, if the messages resonate, or you could be witnessing or notice that this is the type of energy around you. This could be the collective energy as well. People with false personalities and false confidence. Ooh, another way to know wow, this is a new revelation. So another way to know how confident someone is about themselves is if they're willing to go on a self-healing journey. I have to preface that, but what I really want to say, because it sounds superficial, is if they're willing to start a business based on their own talents or not, right? Because everyone has a job, everyone works for someone, everyone follow someone else's rules or culture, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that. If you have no aim in life, if you have no purpose in life, or if you're not really confident in yourself, sometimes some people just need to be told what to do, right? Someone has to flip the burgers at Burger King, right? Someone has to bag your groceries at Walmart, right? Even the people that act like they talk fancy at the original Louis Vuitton store at Paris, right? Someone's cutting their checks, right? You worked there so long, but you didn't gain any business acumen to start your own shit, right? And Louis Vuitton was what, a 14, 16-year-old child that walked 2 years to get to Paris, to become an apprentice, right? And then at some point, subsequently start his own business. And now everyone knows what Louis Vuitton is, right? You can't even say Louis Vuitton unless you know what art, fashion, or money is, right? I worked for Louis Vuitton last year. Let's see. What else can we pull in for the collective? What's the spiritual lecture here? So this is to help you build your confidence here, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're in business. Yeah. Any more messages for the collective today in regards to love and romance for today's spiritual lecture? We got the 10 of Embers and the 6 of Storms. So a lot of movement, like I said, sailing away to calmer waters or smoother waters, right? Trying to get your mind right. This could even be a conversation that you want to have with someone. This could even be enjoying silence, right? Business and relationships, right? Even being quiet around someone. When you could be quiet around someone and still be comfortable and not be awkward, and someone always has to say something to break the silence because they think it's weird to be in silence around people, which is weird because we go sit at the movie theater in silence. But you can't sit in your car, or you can't sit in your home, or whatever you're doing, right? And you can't just be quiet. And then we have the 10 of Embers. So they're both movement cards. This is movement in the mental, but it could be a literal vacation, right? You want to get somewhere where you can be able to think to yourself, get away from the noise, right? Again, this could even be a conversation that you're having with someone or your spirit guides here. A lot of spiritual energy here with the 10 of Wands. Wanting to drop burdens. So someone could be praying to their guides or speaking to their guides, trying to get advice here, right? Someone could have ancestors that was an entrepreneur. So I mean, you could be looking back up on stuff like that. Like, if my great-great-grandfather was an entrepreneur, why can't I be an entrepreneur, right? These are the type of thoughts that you have where you're not just talking about stupid shit like twerking and rolling blunts and when's the next Jordans come out. You actually sit with yourself and have a clarifying thought about your past, your present self, or the future, right? And then again, the action. Having that thought and taking action. How was this tarot deck, do-it-yourself tarot deck manifested? I thought about it, right? And then I took action. And then I always have to say, I'm like, tarot is not my business. Yeah, I do tarot readings on YouTube, but that's just a part of my business as a therapist, right? As a modern day exorcist, right? after the pandemic, like before the pandemic, no one thought therapy was cool. Now everyone thinks therapy, the self-love journey. It's like, yeah, get with the program, get with the deprogramming, which is the title of one of my old tarot readings from my old YouTube page. Yeah, it's like times are changing, right? The things that you thought was weird 3 years ago, now it's like the popular to-do thing, right? The karmic thing is like now everyone they want to know which zodiac sign has the best sex. See, this is why you can't just teach anyone spell work. You can't just teach anyone magic, because they'll just blow themselves up with it, or they'll just use it for karmic stuff. Yeah. That's a channel message for you, which is why white folks don't want to share money with black folk, because they first of all, they fear that black folk will be on the same level as them, but then they don't know what black folk will do with that money, right? We'll probably end up owning this country if you do the right thing with that money. Let's see, what else do we have here? Not to bring race or anything into it, right? Race who? I'm already at the finish line. I don't participate in that type of stuff. I know who I am, who are my people, and where we come from, but everything comes from black magic. White folks' ancestors were black or supremely tanned, right? Let's see. Yeah. There's a lot of interracial relationships in my family, amongst my community, amongst my friend groups, right? That's why I'm very open-minded, and I'm able to tell these stories and put this information out like this, because I don't have a one-track mind. I'm not just subjugated just to one area of life. I have multiple experiences. I've been to different places. Like, I've talked to different people, right? I've had foreign women pull me out of a crowd of people to dance with me in front of everyone, and I was just like, what the hell? Now that's different, right? Because we know certain cultures, they like to stick to their own cultures. Some people's cultures even kick them out of the cultures for trying new things or dating people outside of their culture or race, right? But when people are open-minded, they could take people out of that. Like, this is the new generation, right? Like, the new kids have the opportunity to change the world and to erase racism and prejudice. And I mean, prejudice is always going to be around. You're going to always, like, I'm annoyed by ignorance. So that's my prejudice that I have to work on, right? Which is why I'm a teacher, because that's one of my pet peeves is ignorance. Like, don't say you didn't know. Don't act like you can't take accountability, right? Let's see. Last set of messages, and do another 5-card spread if I can get there, and then we'll do a break deck message. Let's do a break deck message first. Yeah, sun and bubbles. Yeah, there's an opportunity for romance coming towards you. This should be a very fun activity, or something like very fun, out of the ordinary. This would be like someone taking you out on a date, and they're doing something and you're doing something brand new that you've never done before. It's gonna be like rock climbing, right? Oh, you think you finna go to this restaurant and order all this expensive ass food, right? And then go home with the itis and then act like you forgot me? The hell no. We about to go rock climbing today. We about to go bumper carts today. We about to go play football at the beach today. And that's the thing, right? People say they don't want something, but let them try it, right? I've told this story multiple times in the past in regards to like different foods, different types of activities. Like, people didn't know that they was gonna like something that they tried to like. They vehemently discarded it and said no for 20-30 years, and then you finally force feed them it, right? Because you don't know what's good for you until you get it. Like, it's kind of like medicine, right? It tastes bad, and then you finally get it and it's good for you, right? All right, the Emperor is showing up, so we're getting serious at the end of this reading here. What's the love messages? What does Spirit want the collective to know in regards to love and romance for today's spiritual lecture? We got the breeze, the 3 of Embers. So someone headed towards you. They're very creative, or they see you as being very creative, or they're very attracted to you. Again, it looks like this is someone that's watching you from a distance. Six of Gems showing up again, reciprocation. They're wanting something about adding value, but it's basically reciprocation. They might donate their time to you or something like that, which again, I mean, that's a resource, right? When someone's able to, or someone donates their money, energy, attention, and time into a relationship or into an endeavor, that's how you can tell what's important to that person. Ace of Storms. YouTube had me take some sort of a creator survey last night on how good YouTube does. I'm like, I've been doing tarot readings for over 3 years now, and I barely hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, y'all need to fix this. The Ace of Storms, right? Enlightenment, a breath of fresh air, mental download. This could even be deposits coming towards you, some sort of a finances of money here, reciprocation. This is an investment that you've made in the past, whether it's in regards to education or finances, and it's coming towards you here. Could have been a deep, could have been growth here. Yeah, because someone went on some sort of a spiritual journey, right? Stuck in their head until they thought their way out of a box, or they thought their way out of this issue that they're having. That could be mental illness as well. But it looks like someone reached some sort of an aha moment, or they had a good teacher or a mentor to teach them something. The tower moment, yeah. Picking themselves out of this tower moment, right? This could be like going to jail, and then while you're in jail, you become religious or spiritual, or you get like some sort of a degree, you learn some sort of a special talent or something. Not saying that you have to go to jail to change your life or to do something good, but this is like, yeah, someone went through some sort of an evolution here, because Eight of Storms is a mental prison. That's being in the jail of your mind, right? But then we have the Ace of Storms and the Tower card, breaking out of that negative mind state, or that toxic mind state here. And then the King of Gems, yeah. Learning entrepreneurship, the Hermit, yeah. Ace of Storms, the King of Gems. Getting into entrepreneurship, maybe coming out of jail and starting your own business, right? You can't get a job, no one will hire you, so you create your own business. The World card could be an online business, or this could be traveling, right? This is giving me the vibes of Samuel Jackson in that movie Pulp Fiction, right? He was a king, right? He even went around quoting Bible scriptures, but at the end of the movie, he's like, he didn't want to do that anymore. He just wanted to walk the earth and obtain enlightenment. And John Travolta's character was like, so you basically become a bum. He's like, no, I'm still me. I just decided that I'm traveling the world and I'm doing something different with my life, right? And the world is Sagittarius Major Arcana. So again, that's that Ace of Swords, right? No matter who you are, wherever you go, your energy is going to speak for itself, right? Your reputation precedes itself, right? Even those that are able to see beyond the 5D, 7D reality, right? Your spirit, your presence makes it known who you are, right? The King of Bubbles, exactly. Someone that's deeply emotionally secure, they're emotionally intelligent, they're very emotionally wise. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, right? This could be a professional singer, a dancer, storyteller, comedian, right? Kevin Hart has a whole bunch of stand-up comedy shows about his real life, right? You don't need to make up. You don't need to make up stories. Like, I don't need to make up what I'm reading here in the cards, right? Something of what I'm saying is hitting somebody, and it causes you to reflect, introspection. Because I saw the Hermit card here as well. We definitely have an entrepreneur. Again, you can see the confidence in people when they're able to build for themselves, when they have their own style, when they have their own vision. Even when it comes to money, how they make their own money, right? The Empress in Judgment. So we did see the Emperor, and then we're ending the reading with the Empress in Judgment. So there's a spiritual marriage here, or literally a 3D marriage. You possibly coming into contact with your true love, your soulmate twin flame. This could be you guys going through some sort of a spiritual transformation at the same time. What else do we have here? Definitely 2 leaders. Get your break deck message, and then we'll close the reading. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the therapeutic spiritual lecture for today's. There'll be more in the future. All right. What's the message for today's collective? in regards to love and romance. Let's get a love and romance break deck message. What's coming towards the collective in regards to love and romance? Seven of Gems and Ace of Gems. Yeah, so something that you can invest in, something that you can, it's going to take building, but it's going to be very financially successful and stable. I mean, it may require hard work, but things that are actually worth a damn are the things that you have to put the hard work in, right? Talk about the three little pigs, right? That wolf came and blew that straw house down, that house of sticks down, but he didn't blow down that house of bricks, right? Right? The gems, the mountain. How many times have you seen a mountain being moved, right? You anger the mountain and there's a volcano, right? So yeah, definitely someone with a strong presence, someone that has been working on their grounding, someone that, yeah, they want to build a life of success, happiness, joy, dare I say wish fulfillment for themselves. We're coming up on, yeah, we have a 55 on the timer here. So yeah, change. Someone went through some sort of a deep change here, whether it was in the 3D material realm or in their spiritual, or in regards to their integrity, the things that they stand on, right? And if you don't stand on anything, you'll fall for anything, right? But that is what I have for you here today, collective. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. Like the video, subscribe to the channel so that we continue to grow and I can put out more messages like these in the future. Ace of Embers and the Moon card. Ooh, we definitely have childbirth coming through here. This is mothering energy, nurturing energy, the Moon card, right? Secrets, right? This could also be occultism. So again, yeah, someone just increasing their knowledge, their awareness, their perception, right? And then the Ace of Embers, this is creativity, a burst of passion and inspiration, wanting to get out and travel, set sail, all that type of stuff. So yeah, you're combining these two, the male phallus with a woman's nature, right? We could have a very intuitive individual, a very headstrong individual. They're very creative. Maybe they get their best ideas at night, or they have a lot of creative secrets within their head, right? This is why some people, like me, myself, I don't necessarily need to write stuff down. Like again, Lil Wayne said it in his one song, A Milli, like, I don't got time to write stuff down, right? My tablet is my mind, right? And then that's the thing, right? People find your diary or your secrets, or they find your secret recipe, and then they use it for themselves, right? No one can do. So again, this reading was about confidence, and you have someone that's about to get ready to come in that's as confident as you are, right? But no one can be or do you like how you can be or do you, right? Your true, authentic self, right? So hopefully you don't have to go through any painful spiritual awakenings in the future, right? Maybe you can learn through other people's mistakes or other people's successes, right? That's the whole point of history. You're not supposed to get stuck in history, right? We're supposed to learn from history, plan for the future while enjoying the present moment, right? Being, right? There's a lot of humans doing out there, right? Or humankind. What kind of human are you? Do you just like not do anything? Like the whole purpose of you being anointed with a position here on the planet is to not get in trouble, not to cause and wreak havoc and all that type of stuff, right? It's actually to grow something, right? Plant something, produce something, right? Add something to the earth, right? Everyone has a little bit of ingenuity that they can add to the world, right? There's always upward mobility in regards to art, right? Art is one of the greatest Why do you think art is so important, and why do you think they try to remove it from the school system, right? Things like religion and spirituality, mostly art, right? Because art is something emotional. It's like singing or dancing or whatever your expression is of how you move your emotions, right? There's a lot of emotional manipulation out in the world, right? They put these fancy things on TV, social media, and magazines to manipulate women's emotions in order to make them feel a certain way. Even men, right? They put these certain, they get the women and they reach the men through their women to the point to where the women's like, you don't love me. Men or women are different. They express love in different ways. So don't sit there and be like, oh, you don't love me. when you're literally laying and sitting down and enjoying your life in a house that I purchased for you, in a car that if I didn't love you, why would I do all this stuff? Like, they just a different love language. Like, women can't be upset with men because they want to be loved a certain way, right? Like, imagine if a man did that, was all super emotional, was like, you don't love me the way I want you to love me, and all this type of stuff. That it's not real. If you have to sit there and force somebody to say I love you. You didn't say I love you before we hung up, or you didn't say I love you before you left to go to work this morning. Like, but the reason I went to work was to pay for your lifestyle, right? It's so that we could have a life together, right? So yeah, again, it goes back to self-confidence and what you're willing to share with the world at the end of the day, right? So that's what I have for you. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.